it's Tanya with Red Cardinal Crafts, and today I'm going to be doing some Project Life. I haven't done this in a while. I believe this was the last layout you guys saw me do, was this 2-page spread. I think that's the last thing I videotaped, I don't know. I did the rest of the pictures in the album, and I did some journaling, and I did a little bit of embellishing, but I do want to go back and tweak some of my pages. So that's what my Project Life videos are going to be. In the next little while, is just fixing up some pages. This one here with this series of pictures, I want to go back in and embellish a little bit more. A page like this I'm going to consider done because it's more about the people in the photograph for me for those ones. I have my journaling over here that goes with that page. But yeah, I'm just going to go back and fix up some of the layouts and stuff. And then I've been doing the same with 2002. You can see I don't have binders yet. I need to buy some. So this is the cover page for 2002. I added a couple little things there today. And I went onto this page and added these little fuzzy stars. So I haven't done too much with that page. This one I'm considering done. I played with that a little bit. I had a whole page of her in the blue snowsuit, and I wanted to spread it out and have a little bit of pink and blue. So I liked how that turned out. It kind of made it a little more girly. So again, I have all the way up to Christmas, but I have to embellish. This one here, I took the page out, or the photo out, and I was going to work on that. So I still have some more things to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. But first I want to show you this. Now, if you saw my other videos, you remember my little scribbler here with my graph paper, and I was plotting out all my layouts. Well, I finally clued in that there's an app for that, and it's the Project Life app. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see what I'm showing you here. So right here, so it's Project Life. You can go into here and pick out your page design. Now this is design A in Project Life, and then you've got D, you've got C, you've got, what was that, F, H, whatever. So it has all your page layouts there. So I usually use design A. You just tap on whatever square you want to use, and you have the choice of putting a photo or a journaling card. Now I'm going to go into my photos. I'm just going to pick one from my favorites folder. And this is a picture of flowers that I took the other day when I was out for a walk. Now I can adjust the photo. I can, whoops. Stop, let me move it. There we go. So you can adjust the photo, you can adjust the size, you can move it around. And then you can tap back out. You can go into one of these smaller ones and pick a kit that you want to use. Now these are the kits that I actually own. They have more kits along here, and you can go in and buy them if you like. So here's the turquoise edition, and it shows you what the cards look like. They're $1.99 to buy, or you can just say maybe later. But you can at least, can you play with them? No, you have to buy them first. So, but at least shows you what the cards look like, little sampling of what they are. So I'm just going to say maybe later. But you can go up to your own kits, and you can pick a card. I'm going to do this one with the little tree. You can go over to this one, and if you want to do a little bit of journaling, you can add a card there, and you tap on it, and then you just journal like that. It's so cool. And then you can go in, you can adjust your font size, you can change, let's see if I have more lettering here. You can go in and change the spacing between your letters like that. So really cool. You can change the color and everything. So say I go back out and I'm like, no, you know what? I just want to move the flowers and put those down here in a narrow spot. You just do that. If you're you don't want to use that photo anymore, you just get rid of it. So you X out, it saved it to my library. My library is down here in the yellow thing. So there is that one that I was just working on. So you can just click back on it again and play with it again. But here's all the pages that I've done since just like mid-February. When my dad was here last month, we drove up to Vancouver, and I was in the back seat of the car with the kids, and I had nothing to do, so I started playing on this app, and I ended up scrapbooking Dad's trip up until that point, and then each night I would just play on this a little bit, and I managed to scrapbook his entire trip here, so I have it done. Now, what's great about this is I know which pictures I want to print off. I know what my journaling's going to be. I have everything set up. It's just a matter now of printing off the photos and putting them in the pocket pages. Now, Scott said to me, he's like, why don't you just print that off the way it is and you're done? But I like the, actual project life and, playing with the photos and moving stuff around and embellishing the pages and stuff. So that's how I choose to do it. But what I like is that even though I've gone back and I've been working on like 2000 up to 2003 so far, I can at least stay current. I can at least stay, like I have 2016 done up to this point. What I'm going to do is go back on the computer and load some more photos from 2015 and put them in here. And then I can be working back in time with these ones, but still stay, kept up for this current time, which is really cool. And then all I have to do is go back and have my pages, and I've got them all sorted here, and it's just a matter of printing out those particular photos and continuing on with Project Life that way. So cool. I love it. So check it out. But yeah, I think I'm going to go into 2002 and do some work. All right, here we go. So I just found this little cork heart in this little frame that Louise had given me, so I just wanted to put that on there before I got going. I'm actually working on my 2001 album. I just flipped through it and decided to make some changes. This page here, I did not like that flowered card, so I wanted to get that out of there. And this was kind of the first few moments in our new house, and Bryn sitting on our new front steps. So I wanted to have the little picture of the house there, but of course I can't decide on the other cards and the positioning of them. So I decide on This Is Life and the little house. I have these brown stickers that I thought went with the fact that she was sitting on the wood steps, and I just spell out 40 Gold Rush Drive, which was our address. I just put a little star sticker on there as well. And then for the This Is Life, I just add a little pink flower there because she was in her pink outfit that day. So this is the page that I wanted to fix. Those 4 pictures coming down the middle, I just wanted to kind of trim the photos a little bit and put some cards behind there. I was initially stuck on that turquoise balloon, and I wanted to have turquoise, and then I decided to do the yellows and oranges. And I think I switched those cards out a few times. So now I take out the photos so I can actually work with them. And this is the hardest part for me, is trimming photos. It just stresses me out that I'm going to mess something up. So I trimmed them all to the same size, and I just rounded my corners once I found my corner chopper. It was in my properly labeled bin, but of course that was the last place I looked. So I have all my photos, and it's that second one down that I can't decide on the card that it's sitting on. And now I'm back to the whole turquoise idea again. But I decide to switch that one out for a gray card that says cute, and it has a little bit of yellow on it that went with the duck. And this one I switched because I figured I'd pick up some of the green from the grass. And already I think it's changed the looks of those photos, just having them a little bit smaller and having the paper behind them. And I got rid of my scrapbook. I got that out of the way because I just find it hard to focus when I have too much in my spot. As you can see from the surrounding areas, I have stuff everywhere. So there I just put a little bit of washi tape and a little flower. And then this one here, the word cute was written on an angle. So I decided to put that one photo on a bit of an angle, just so they weren't all the same going down the middle of the page. And then I obsess with the yellow thing, and I want to put something yellow, and I decide not to. And then here I just had a little mushroom, which I thought was kind of cute. And then I break out the old scissors. I think we all have these decorative scissors as one of our first products that we bought for scrapbooking. And there's my head. So I just put a little strip of pink paper there and a little bit of yellow chevron washi tape there. And then I add another little piece of washi tape to that card, and I think it pops a little bit. And I'm just gonna pop those back in. So I think it made a difference, even though it was just simple things that I did. I think it really helped. This picture, Annette and them had come up on the train, so then Brian came up a few days later to pick those guys up. So this was when he arrived, and we just happened to be on the floor of the bedroom. So you can see the edge of our bed and our door and stuff. So I trimmed a little bit of that off. I decided to put it on this kind of grayish taupe thing, and I just do a couple lines and some stars. And I just put that he had arrived. And then I just bring out a little bit of that washi tape that's up on the other card with the balloon. And I think it just kind of covers up the door a little bit. And I think it just kind of changed that photo quite a bit, just brought some interest to it. And then where I trimmed it on the left-hand side, and you see the taupe of the wall, it kind of gives a little bit of the color over on that side. And then this page I want to change because this, just mostly those two photos, the one of Scott and Brian and the one of Evan and Bryn, I just find them too dark. So that one I just trim a little bit. The photo is a little bit bent. And the one of Bryn and Evan is on that card for now, but I end up changing that. This one here just needs to be trimmed. It's showing too much of the stroller, and it makes it dark. And you see the tag from her stroller seat, and it drives me crazy, so I eventually trim that. That one of her and Evan, I'm still trying to find a card that works, and I decide on that one with the little camera because you can sort of see that Bryn's holding something, and it was a little photo album. They were looking at pictures. I'm now trying to figure out what paper that should go on. I decide on that, but then I end up trimming that photo a little bit because, there we go, you can see the tag's gone now. And then her and Evan, and I've trimmed the photo a little bit more so you see more of that camera. And here I just have some orange letter stickers that say cheese, and then I said that she was eating cheese on her stroller tray and that she was smiling to say cheese for the camera. And then that's just her and Evan looking at photos. And for that one, I just put the guys. I just did a couple letter stickers saying the guys. And there we go. So that's it for 2001 at this point. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.